a lot of things happening right now that makes me want to set something on fire, but one of those things is Josh Hawley and all the other Republicans who pretend to be ignorant. Josh Hawley went to Yale Law School. He is not stupid. He's not ignorant about the laws. They have a 5% acceptance rate, and Hawley is one of the many politicians who went to elite schools where even if daddy's money bought them in, they know that the Supreme Court ruled burning the American flag is protected speech. They know that. I promise you they know that. He's repeating talking points from his ignorant constituents because he knows that this rallies them together against the Democrats. And absolutely no one calls them out on it. No reporter stands back and says, "Sir, I know damn well you know better than this. You were educated." Josh Hawley saying in the same interview that if protesters want a place to protest, they can take a one-way flight back to where they came from. Like, he knows full well that the bulk of the protesters are U.S. citizens because we don't agree with this. Because no one is illegal on stolen land. Because we're not falling for your scam propaganda. Watch them. And watch them try to paint the Democrats as elitist. They do this on purpose. They're like, I don't know any of that elitist politics, but what I can say, what I can tell you is I love the USA, that I'm a patriot, and I stand up for what I believe in. What the fuck does that even mean? Republican politicians like Josh Hawley are so into performative politics, we need to take it back. We need to take back all of these symbolisms of their patriotism, the American flag and the red, white, and blue. I've been saying this for years, but what is left? If you take that from them, if you strip that from them, what's left for Cletus? Like, that's literally his only identity. Those awful sunglasses, his bad haircut, and hate. Can you imagine if we show up to peaceful protest wearing their uniforms? Like, they won't even know what to do with themselves. Expose them. Expose them all. Expose them for their cosplaying, for their pretending to be ignorant, to fit in with their constituents, for their fake patriotism. Like, I'm so done with this. We need to co-opt the fuck out of MAGA's patriotic props. We need to wave even bigger, more obnoxious American flags. We need to wear red, white, and blue aggressively like we just left a fucking Toby Keith concert on the 4th of July. What's left when you strip away all of that performative patriotism? What's left? Bad haircuts and hate. Bad haircuts and hate. Cole's mullet isn't gonna lead a nation. They wear the Americana like it's some sort of armor, and we need to strip that away. We need to take it away and expose the only identity MAGA has ever had in politics, and that is hate. Despite the fairy tales to the contrary, you know that the beginnings of this nation were bleak, right? We stole this land from indigenous people. We colonized this entire country, and the only bright and shining thing that came out of it were the democratic ideals that were inserted into the Constitution that, eventually were to apply to everyone, depending on who you ask. And MAGA took the visual symbolism of that and they've corrupted it and used it to oppress an entire nation. And I think we should just take it back. And that's how I feel about that while I'm still recovering from the summer plague and waiting for the Z-Pack to kick in.